Hi everybody, I'm at my mom's and I'm still in my pajamas, my cool pajamas, and got my blanket because it's cold, really cold, and I hate the cold. And I love my tag questions, so I got some tag questions, 99 tag questions. Okay, let's get started. Do you sleep with your closet doors open or closed? I have to have closed because it's one of my pet peeves. I go bonkers for any drawers or doors open. If there's anything sticking out of them or anything like that, drives me insane. Do you take the shampoos and conditioner bottles from the hotel? Aren't you supposed to? They're like little sample bottles. You can take them if you want. They refill them in every room. Do you sleep with your sheets tucked in or tucked out? Usually tucked in because I hate the sheets hanging out and everything, and then I'm snug as a bug in a rug. But my fiance, on the other hand, he has to have them untucked, and it's a mess and blah blah blah. But that's another story. Have you ever stolen a street sign before? No, I've never done anything like that, but I know friends have. I always thought it was stupid. Do you like to use post-it notes? Sure, if I have a post-it note, I'll probably make a sign for everything, maybe. Do you cut out coupons but never use them? Sometimes. I've done the coupon thing and put them in my little mom's coupon holder thingy and then end up forgetting about them. Would you rather be attacked by a big bear or a swarm of bees? Well, my mom's allergic to bees, and I don't know if I'm allergic to bees or not, so probably rather be attacked by a big bear. At least I know to hold still, and hopefully they don't bother me and just go off. Do you have freckles? Yeah, I have some freckles here and there, kind of in my background. My grandmother grows a new freckle instead of getting a suntan when she's out in the sun, so she has a lot of freckles. Do you always smile for pictures? I try not to because I'm very self-conscious about my choppers. Teeth suck. I haven't had the money to really get them fixed or anything. My dad said he could help me, and he basically ditched me. So, okay. What is your biggest pet peeve? Well, I already named one about the whole closet door open close deal. So one of them is also about the toilet paper. Like, you have to pull it down. I don't like it pulled up. It's just really weird. It freaks me out if anybody does that. I heard it's a proper way of like just pulling it out or something instead of down, but I don't know. I don't like it. It weirds me out, and I hate it if books are not in size order and falling down off the bookshelf or something like that. Excuse me. My friends used to think it was funny, and they used to knock down all the books on the bookshelf when I was living with her, and I'd go over there and try to fix it, or I try to like hold it on and be like, I'm not gonna do it, I'm not gonna do it, I'm not gonna do it, and end up getting up and doing it. So, and then my fiance now, he likes his books alphabetical order, but then some books are bigger than others, and that's weighing me out right now. I was telling him the other night when we cleaned the room. So, do you ever count your steps when you walk? Me when I was younger and drunk. 'Cause me and my friends, when we were drinking, when we walk up the steps, we'd walk up the steps and count them. Have you ever peed in the woods? That's disgusting. I'm a lady. I would never do that. Would you ever poop in the woods? It's definitely disgusting. Would not ever in a million years do that. Do you ever dance even if there's no music? Yes, sometimes. Sometimes I catch myself still doing a couple little ballet moves because I was in ballet and jazz when I was like 10. So once in a while, when I'm talking or having a conversation, I actually catch myself standing in like one of the ballet positions. Do you chew your pens and pencils? No, but if I do have one of those pens, I click them a lot. some people get annoyed about it, but I kind of like the sound of it. So it's weird, but how many people have you slept with this week? Slept with this week? Hello, I'm with my fiance, so that would probably be about it. What size is your bed? I think it's a queen size. What is your song of the week? I don't know the exact name of the group, but I found them on YouTube, and now the song's like in my head all the time now. I'm gonna crash your party. I have no clue how to pronounce the name of the group though. That one's good, and some of Lady Gaga's stuff lately. Only very few songs do I like by her. I don't like her for some reason. I just like a couple one of the songs. Is it okay for guys to wear pink? Of course. If a guy can rock pink, then he's a true man. Do you still watch cartoons? A lot of the cartoons I've seen lately are pretty stupid. Whatever happened to like Thundercats and stuff that I'm used to, like Ninja Turtles, and those were awesome. What's your latest favorite movie? Well, I just saw the newest Pirates of the Caribbean with my fiance. It was alright. And one of them, another movie that I watched that was pretty cool that I'm in love with now, and not just because Justin Timberlake's in it, but we ordered it off pay-per-view the other night, and it was Friends with Benefits. I love that movie now. It was so cool. Would you bury hidden treasure if you had some? Oh, sorry. Where would you bury hidden treasure if you had some? Why would I tell anybody where I want to bury my hidden treasure? Unless I'm thinking about sharing it, and then why would I bury it? What do you drink with dinner? Usually sweet tea, Pepsi, Pepsi, cherry Coke, or Sprite. What do you dip your chicken nuggets in? Ranch dressing or ketchup? What is your favorite food? Well, French fries, which if you've seen any of my other videos or anything, you already know that my favorite food is French fries and chicken and any kind of pastas and raviolis and stuff like that. What movies could you watch over and over again and still love? Practical Magic, The Craft, Queen of the Damned. They're basically my three favorites. Last person you kissed or kissed you? My fiance. Were you ever a Boy or Girl Scout? I was in the Brownies. I wasn't in the Girl Scouts, but I've been to the Girl Scout meetings with two of my friends. So, but I was in the Brownies when I was back up north. My mom actually doesn't remember that I was in the Brownies. Would you ever strip or pose nude in a magazine? Depends on how much you're actually going to pay me. I'm probably scared and petrified at first. I believe that the human body is beautiful, but to a certain extent I am pretty scared to do it. But if I get over my fear of it, why not? I mean, it's natural. What was the last time you wrote a letter to someone on paper? Actually, I wrote a letter to my dad back in Philly with his Christmas card, because I was just letting him know about more stuff about my wedding coming up and stuff. Can you change the oil in a car? No, I can't. I don't drive. Ever gotten a speeding ticket? No, I've never drove. I've been taught how to drive, and I just would freeze and wouldn't go anywhere. Ever run out of gas? Well, with my friend once, when I was with her, she ran out of gas, and then we had to walk forever to get somewhere, and then some cute guys picked us up, and we'll end the story there. She was flirting with him. I was just ready to go home. Favorite kind of sandwich? Either a cheesesteak from Philly. There's not many really good places in Florida that are really that great, but I found a few places that are alright. So a Philly cheesesteak or some kind of chicken sandwich since I love chicken so much. Best thing to eat for breakfast. I love waffles. Waffles or oatmeal. Two of my favorite things. What is your usual bedtime? Whenever I get tired most of the time, unless I really, really have to get up early, then I have to go to bed and set my alarm and blast it because I can sleep like the dead sometimes, unlike my mom like that. Are you lazy? To a certain extent, yes, I can be. But everybody can be when they don't really want to do anything. When you were a kid, what did you dress up for as Halloween? For Halloween. Excuse me. My mom used to handmade all my Halloween costumes. She would start out like the 1st of October and lay me down and draw out the shape of me in chalk and cut it out and then do all the sewing and details and everything. I think I was an angel when she was a witch when I was a baby. When I was about 4 years old, she made me this lady in red costume, which was revolved around this red netted kind of hat that my aunt Tony had, and I just gave it to her. And so I had the whole red hat with the netting. I had the gloves that had the little string between the fingers. Stop, Star. My cat scratching at the furniture. Stop! Stop, Star. I've also had little red patent leather shoes, the red stockings, my little red handbag was for my candy. I had the little jacket with the puffy sleeves that buttoned in. There was a whole lot of red going on, and I was told that the lady in red was the owner of a whorehouse. And I was like, okay, Mom, so you made me a whore basically at 4 years old. And she also made me Lady Godiva one year, which she gave me a tan dance skin and put, like, I guess green vines or something around it, kind of to make it look like I was nude or something. But I had a dance skin on, and then my hair was really, really long then, so she braided it the night before, but it was still wet, so when she let it down, it was all wavy. I had wild costumes. What is your Chinese astrology sign? I'm a dog, and pretty true with it, I guess. Some people say I can be a bitch. Well, a bitch is a dog, dog barks, barks are trees, trees are nature, nature is beautiful, and thank you for the compliment. Ah. How many languages can you speak? Half the time I can't even speak English. I know a very little bit of Italian because my mother's father, who passed away way before I was even born, he passed away when my mother was a kid. He was Italian, full-blooded Italian. I guess he taught her like a few words, so I know a little bit. So we made up this sentence, which was Vinegar Fungu Bambino Gatto, which in all reality means fuck you, you baby cat, or something. Come here, fuck you, you baby cat. So we changed cat to pussy or whatnot. So it was hilarious when one of my friends walked into, no, that was me, walked into the store and I said that to the clerk and he ended up being Italian and knew what I said. So, do you have any magazine subscriptions? Well, I have a couple magazines coming in. Mostly coming in my mom's here. Which are better, Legos or Lincoln Logs? I like Legos. When I was a kid, I had the little Lego house that you can build up, and it had like a little baby thing to it, and had the little cradle and everything. And Mom ended up giving that away to one of my friend's sisters or something. Are you stubborn? I can be. I can be pretty stubborn. Who is better, Leno or Letterman? Don't really watch them. Ever watch soap operas? Mostly just General Hospital, if I can sit down and watch it sometimes. Are you afraid of heights? If I'm not in something, yes, I can be very afraid of heights. If I'm looking down from a high area, steps or something like that, I get very, very scared. But if I'm in like a plane or harnessed into something or whatever, I'm fine. It's pretty awesome. I love watching the, when I'm in an airplane looking out the window and stuff. Do you sing in the car? Yes, sometimes. Do you sit in the shower? Yes, sometimes. Sometimes even dance in the shower. Do you dance in the car? Yes, sometimes. Ever used a gun? Does a cap gun count? No, I haven't used a real gun, but I would love to go to the gun range and try it. Last time you got a portrait taken by a photographer? When was the last time I got a portrait done by a photographer? I think it was like a Christmas picture done with my little cousin when I went with my grandmother or something. I don't even remember. Do you think musicals are cheesy? No, I love musicals. I guess you can say I'm a drama geek, but I've never been in drama. I love musicals. I grew up watching musicals with my grandmother. My mom likes musicals, so. Is Christmas stressful? It can be, but anything can be pretty stressful if you let it be. Ever eat a pierogi? Yes, my mom loves them, so I've had them. Favorite type of fruit pie? Lemon meringue. I love lemon meringue pie. Occupations you wanted to be when you were a kid? I wanted to be some kind of teacher, some kind of dancer. Really, that's all I can think of. A writer. I've always wanted to write stories. I write stories every now and then. Do you believe in ghosts? Yes, and I've seen one in my one apartment where I was doing dishes and I was home alone and I went to come out and I saw the chair rock back and forth and I saw this lady in 1800 like clothing, the whole bonnet, the whole deal, and then whole thing, she disappeared. And then later on that night, I was in my bedroom and I actually heard two young girls crying, so I kind of freaked out a little bit about that. Ever have a deja vu feeling? Yes, I have. Taking a daily vitamin? No, but I should be. Wear slippers? I'm wearing slippers now because my feet are really cold. Big, black, fuzzy slippers. Wear a bathrobe? Sometimes. What do you wear to bed? Pajamas. Mostly pajama pants and t-shirt or something. First concert, Janet Jackson. I love Janet Jackson. I went with my cousin, his girlfriend, and my mom. Walmart, Target, or Kmart? Mostly Walmart, but I've gone to Kmart here and there. Nikes or Adidas? I liked Nikes when I was a kid. I had these little white Nikes and a little pink check on them that were awesome when I was a kid. And I like Adidas, but I really haven't bought a pair. Cheetos or Fritos? Fritos. Peanuts or sunflower seeds? Sunflower seeds. Ever heard of the group Tres Bien? If I'm even pronouncing it right? No, I haven't. Ever taken dance lessons? Yes, I took in ballet and jazz, and I've even went for a little bit of ballroom dancing because they were training you to be a ballroom teacher, so I took a little bit of ballroom and a little bit of hip hop. Is there a profession you picture your future spouse doing? Well, he loves sports, so he wants to get into anything that has to do with sports, and I back him up anyway. If he wanted to be a UFC fighter, I'd be with him 110%. I'd be there holding his hand in the hospital, too, if something was wrong. Can you curl your tongue? I don't think so. It's tricky. Ever want a spelling bee? Hell no. I'm really bad at spelling. Have you ever cried because you were so happy? Yes, I have. Own any record albums? My mom has them all here. I've had my childlike albums that I used to have when I was a kid, like Minnie Mouse and my Sesame Street album. My mom still has all those. Own a record player? My mom actually does. She has it. Actually, right there is her record player. can see it. Regularly burn incense? Yes, I'm Wiccan, so I do burn candles and incense. Ever been in love? Yes, I've had the whole puppy love, the whole first marriage thing, and now I'm about to get married again. Who would you like to see in concert? Oh, wow, my biggest thing right now is Evanescence. I really want to see them really badly, and they have the band now, the Pretty Reckless, that my friend got me into, so I love both of them. What was the last concert you saw? Janet Jackson when I was a kid, unless you want to count any, like, festival concerts or something like that. Hot tea or cold tea? I like either one, but since it's cold out, it's a good time for hot tea right now. Tea or coffee? I like coffee. Coffee doesn't like me lately. It's been making my stomach hurt really bad. So probably tea. Sugar cookies or snickerdoodles? Sugar cookies. Can you swim well? No, I can't swim well at all. I've gotten better, but I still suck at swimming. Can you hold your breath without holding your nose? Yeah, I guess you can, because you're still breathing through your nose and everything. Are you patient? I can be. I've worked with children, so you have to have patience. DJ or band at your wedding? Probably mainly a DJ. I didn't even have music for my first wedding. Ever won a contest? Yes, I have. I've won this big boombox for a candy sale before. Ever had plastic surgery? Nope, never will go underneath the knife. Which are better, black or green olive? I love black olive. Can you knit or crochet? No, but my mother can. Which she's crocheting blankets, and we're going to try to sell them on Etsy.com if we get a chance to do that. Best room for a fireplace? I would say the bedroom, because that would be most romantic. Do you want to get married? I've gotten married before, and I've been divorced. And I'm about to get married again in August. If married, how long have you been married? My last marriage probably lasted about a year and a half, I guess it's to say. Who was your high school crush? Man, I had a lot of high school crushes. I don't even get into that because I don't remember their names. Do you cry and throw a fit until you get your way? I don't cry, but maybe when I was a kid, but because I'm older now, maybe I whine a little bit. Do you have kids? No, I don't have any kids. Do you want kids? Yes, I really do want kids. What's your favorite color? Well, in my case, it'd be colors, hot pink, black, and any light blue shades. Do you miss anyone right now? Well, since I'm at my mother's, and I've been here for a couple of days hanging out with her, I miss my fiance at the moment. So, that's all 99 questions. It was supposed to be 100. But they lied, I guess. So maybe you guys can ask me the 100th question. I would like to see some of your questions, or any of your questions that you have. Just comment me or message me, do a video response, and we can do that. I could probably, if you want me to, you can ask me questions, and I'll answer a question each week or something. So I hope you enjoyed this tag, and now I tag you for anybody who has seen it. And I would love to see them. So thank you. Bye. Have a nice day.